Hi guys, my name is Poppy and today I want to talk about habits that have transformed my life. If you've been here for a while, you know that I have grown a lot as a person. 5 years ago, I was earning £14,000 a year and now I have increased my salary by fourfold. I am owning a growing YouTube channel, some other multiple side hustles, and I wouldn't be able to do all this without developing these habits that has helped me keeping a healthy mindset, being productive, and getting the results that I always wanted. And the first one is probably the one that you don't hear a lot of people talk about when they talk about habits video. But one of the habits that I have adopted and has helped me a lot on my day-to-day life is actually to take control of my emotions. In terms of star sign, I am an Aries and I was born in a tiger year. So naturally, I can be quite passionate and sometimes unpredictable. And that kind of flows through to how I express and control my emotions. I think in the past, I found it quite difficult. I've always been a bag of emotions, and in the past, I never really afraid of expressing them. And although I am still expressing my emotions freely now, I always remind myself that there's always time and place for everything. Understanding and managing our emotions helps us make better decisions, whether big or small. And if we learn to be aware of certain triggers, then we can learn to respond to them in a more constructive way rather than an emotional way. Secondly, plan your time. Life can be very hectic, so therefore it is important to understand how much time you have and how much time you want to spend on each activities and on certain goals and certain life obligations. Now, I have said it before and I will say it again that time is the most valuable thing that we can all ever have, and when it's gone, you cannot take them back. So you want to spend each and every moment of time wisely. And planning your time and planning your day means that you don't spend hours and hours on things that are not of importance or meaningful to you. I am not a big fan of a gym, but one of the habits that I have developed and it has actually helped me is to move my body. And again, I'm not just talking about exercising or going to the gym. It could be literally anything. It could be going out for a short walk. It could be doing some stretching sessions. Getting your body moving will put you in a good mood and it will help combating anxiety and stress. One of the newly habits that I have developed in recent months is self-reflection and reviewing goals. We reflect so that we can learn. So I often ask myself, how am I doing? What is going well and what is not going so well, and are there any things that I can do to make them better? When you check in with yourself and your goals, that's the only time that you can learn, make progress, and being a better version of yourself. Journaling has been a really good tool that helps me reflect on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and what sort of emotions am I feeling right now. Another habit that I highly recommend is to get a hobby. Hobbies are healthy outlets for all kinds of energies. Finding other things to do apart from work not only can help you reducing your stress, but it is also a great way to enrich your life, overcome challenges, and gaining new knowledge. Now for me, I am a lady of hobbies and I have always had some sort of hobbies going on the side. I did hula hooping, I did salsa dancing, and now YouTubing, and I have honestly learned so much from all these various hobbies. Having a hobby also means that your free time is well spent and you're less likely to indulge on negative activities. I also think that everyone should make a habit of trying new things. We are led to believe that luck is associated with chance. Richard Wiseman at the University of Hertfordshire has been studying how luck plays a role in our lives, and he found that luck can actually be created either by looking for new opportunities so that you are open up to lucky chances, or trying new things, or stepping out of your comfort zone, which will increase the likelihood of a lucky break. And we've talked before about how 2023 is going to be a tough financial year for a lot of us, and therefore improving your spending habits can be crucial. And that means understanding where your money is going, how much are they going to these places, and how often. I do have a budget and expense tracker which is actually on sale on my website right now, so I will leave the link in the description. Another habit that I have adopted is to prepare the night before. Now I started doing this mainly because I wanted to reduce the stress in the morning. I am an early bird and I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and in the morning I don't want to be fussing about making decisions. I just want to know exactly what I need to do and get them done. So planning and preparing the night before can actually help your mind functioning at its best. It could be just as as simple as listing 5 things that you want to do tomorrow. It could be preparing the outfits that you are going to wear tomorrow, or preparing for your lunch that you are going to bring into work tomorrow. Remember, we make around 35,000 choices a day, so I really don't want to be overload my brain and my mind with all these decision makings first thing in the morning. The next one is making it a goal to look at the screens less. Very difficult, I know, because we all know that looking at the screens all the time isn't good for us, but we do it anyway. It's just like we can't help ourselves. Most of us wakes up to the phone, which is the small screen, and then when we get to work, we move on to the laptop, which is the medium screen. And then once we're done with work, we spend our evenings watching telly, which is the big screen. And I'm not saying that all electronic devices and social media are evil. They can be really good for us as long as we know how to use them properly. The way I use social media is that I use it as a source of information most of the time. I log on to Instagram and I only follow people that motivates me or people that give me knowledge. And when I need to post something, I log on, I do my posting, and I just log off. I make it a goal not to spend hours and hours scrolling through mindlessly on social media. You should also make it a habit to put yourself first, and that means a lot of times you are going to have to learn to say no. Now, in my 20s, I was always a yes girl, and you might be able to relate to this, but are you the kind of person that accepts the invitation to an event that you don't really want to go to, spending time with the people that you don't really want to spend time with, and when you're there, you don't really have a good time anyway? Most of us, we always feel the urge to please other people or taking care of other people first before we take care of ourselves. It is important to often ask yourself, what do you need right now? What do you want right now? And what do you need to do in order to feel good? And remember, we are going to be a better person to other people around us if we feel good about ourselves. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a bit of change of scenery. I am actually on a holiday right now, so I hope this background and lighting and everything works. I mean, I think they do. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.